folks, how's it going? I hope you're well and welcome to this video. This is all about the MOC engine that I've built. Now it is based on a British Rail Class 8 shunter. I say based on, it's not a scale model. The last video I did last week was all about the prototype and just the rough build in order to get the ball rolling on the project, but this is now, well, it's as close as I can get at the moment. There are a few tweaks and refinements that I want to make eventually, but let's go through all the different features and little things that are going on in it and take you through a little guided tour, and we'll also see it running as well. So yeah, let's take a look. So here is the locomotive itself, and behind here we have this wagon that has the battery and the IR receiver in it. I'll just disconnect this and then we'll look at the locomotive. Now the loco is driven by an M motor. I'll put the details down below, but the gearing just goes to the middle wheels here, and then the middle wheels connect to the front and back due to the coupling rods here. These flange wheels also, I took some advice from Glenn Holland, Streamline Bricks, from also Brick Model Railroader, and he suggested just to file a groove in these wheels and then put some O-rings in. And these rubber O-rings just allow the locomotive to have a lot more traction. So I've got to say thanks to Glenn Holland for just letting me know about that little trick. That's really, really handy. And this little loco can now pull more wagons, and it can go up slopes as well, which is really cool. So this cable here is actually an extension cable, and that connects to the M motor and also the lights at the front. Also at the front of the engine we've got these grille pieces here. They're not quite contiguous, so got 6 grills here, and then yeah, you can see that little gap there. Eventually I want to refine that and work out a way of getting all of these together, which is probably just going to be a 2x6 piece somehow mounted so that it's at the front there. But for the moment I'll live with that. And then we have the back here. Now the back of these Class 8 shunters are normally all yellow with the black chevrons going on them, but I didn't have any sort of stickers big enough for it. I've just got the stickers left over from a 60052 cargo train, so I'm using that. And if I did yellow bricks, then it wouldn't really look right because the whole back would be yellow. I didn't really want it looking like that, so I've just done it like this, and this is my own version. So for Dunkton Rail, I'm happy with this looking the way it is. So there you go. We've got windows here, and then we've got the little windows there. Just it's kind of a cutaway. I think on the real ones they go up a little bit higher, but on this one that's the roof, and I've got these tiles here just holding it all together. And the M motor and the lights and all the cabling and stuff just fit in this part of the engine. It's high enough to allow, well, room for the cabling really, so it's quite good. And there is a grey piece here which is sort of like a 4x4 cutout plate, but I think I'll replace that with a black part which I've now got from Bricklink and everything. And yeah, that's pretty much the loco itself. I'm quite happy with that. It's pretty good. The next bit is the wagon that holds all the power functions. So this is really basic, and I do want to work on this because I want to get some of these doors, and then I can put them on the side, and then it will look a bit more like a boxcar or something like that with the extra doors. But for the moment it's just the IR receiver, the battery plonked in there. This is the switch. I've just rested it on top. Didn't need to do anything complicated. I can switch it on and off for the battery. And then at the front I've just got a lead and placed it on there, and it's easier to connect or disconnect as I like. So that's it really for this. I would take the top off, but the top isn't actually that easy to take off. So that's another thing I need to work on, I suppose, just to get the battery in and out. This powers it quite nicely. It is, I suppose, it's a shunter, so it's unfortunate that I can't sort of like switch wagons really quickly, but the power functions, battery and IR receiver just won't fit in this size of locomotive, so I've had to use an external wagon. That's my solution to the problem, and I'm pretty happy with it. There you go, that's a quick look at the MOC engine. We'll see it running in a bit, but if you've enjoyed this video, then you can give it a thumbs up or you can subscribe down below, and I will see you on the next one.